We're live? We're live. Okay. All right. We must do what we must do. We must do what we must do because, when I say crazies, I'm going to say that playfully and lovingly because really, honestly, y'all, like, I got work to do. I got work to do. And, I am speaking at the New York restaurant show, and I oversee 2 restaurants, and I'm launching another restaurant. I got work to do. Okay. I got work to do. But this Maryanne saga just won't let me work. So here we go. We're going to, First of all, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I am going to be, welcome. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Let me make sure I got my right microphone on. I do. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. Cookie Crush chat or Cookie Crush cult, however y'all say it. Shout out to @JoeTrace. I don't know, y'all. You could come for me if you want to, blast me if you want to, but I'm not sure about this Lenon honor thing. I'm just not. I don't know about y'all, but y'all, when does it end? When does it end? All of a sudden, I'm starting to see these past Lenon honor videos. Now, granted, I am watching them or waking up to them because I'm premenopausal. So I'm waking up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So naturally, what do? What the monks tell you not to do. And I grab my phone, right? And so I'm just started scrolling. So I'm looking at things in silence. Why? Because I don't want to wake up my husband because he just went to bed. So I'm looking at the videos in silence. I'm just kind of trying to catch the captions. Lenon Honor went through some shit. Okay, he went through some shit. He was on a journey and he went through some shit, which we all have, right? Which we all have. But like the Lenon Honor that I was introduced, like this version of Lenon Honor that I see now is drastically different than the version from prior. And I'm like, okay, wait a second. Like I need some sort of continuity. You know what I mean? Like I would hope that if y'all were to go back into my videos right now, I mean, granted, I'm brand new to YouTube. I've been here, all of 8 months, 9 months, as you can see by my followers. But I'm grateful for every last single one of y'all. But as you get to know me, I may lose a few, but that's okay. I'll talk about that in a minute. But listen, if you go back to like when I first started, hopefully there's continuity there, right? Hopefully you don't see 2 completely different people. And when Lenon Honor's videos, his older videos started to come through my feed, shout out to @JoeTrace, which I dubbed him the professor of Lenonology. So we got Lenon, who is an Umarologist, and then we got @JoeTrace, who is a professor of Lenonology. Okay, so those are the 2 things that I've dubbed: the Umarologist, Lenon Honor, and the professor of Lenonology, @JoeTrace. Okay, go check out @JoeTrace's videos if you want to really, seriously, honestly, go check out @JoeTrace if you want to really. I hate to say dig. That sounds so like cringy. Listen, I wasn't digging, on Lenon Honor. I wasn't digging, but my frequency of inquiry or my curiosity frequency was so strong that I just kind of like attracted it to me. And if you know, you know. That's what the mental chiropractor is all about. Welcome to my channel. My name is Tesra Bryant, and my channel is about re-owning your mind, because this is a whole different conversation, but I'm just going to put this out here for now, because what you may not understand is the war. This entire time we think that we're battling this country and that country, and that we're battling this race and that race. According y'all, the war the whole entire time is a war for your mind. That's it. Everything is built around the war for your mind. But this is what we discuss here in the Mental Chiropractor. Actually, I'm not even supposed to be doing this much content about Umar and Lenon and Maryanne, but the shit is so juicy, and it really kind of shows how our minds are framed and conditioned and programmed that, it's just the gift who keeps on giving. So here I am. accepting the gift that keeps on giving. Okay. So I'm not digging, and I'm not telling y'all to dig, but if you are curious and if you want to make sure that you're not being hoodwinked and bamboozled by anybody else, I mean, come on. We got Umar, right? Which is very clear. And then along came Umar's dragon slayer. Well, I guess the first one was Lenon, but Lenon seems to be pretty squeaky clean. But what I also noticed is that all of these people are in the entertainment industry. Apparently, Lenon is a film producer. She's into filmmaking. Lenon Honor is a film producer. He's into filmmaking. Maryanne is a film producer. She's into filmmaking. Umar Johnson wanted a film loosely based on his life. So I'm like, okay, y'all, this cannot be coinky dinky, right? This just cannot be coinky dinky. All of these people are, and I'm not saying anything about it. I'm just saying just connect the dots. That's what I'm saying. Just connect the dots. We got all of these people who thrived or who had aspirations for entering the entertainment industry on whatever level they could get it on. You know, you get in where you fit in. But all of them had the common denominator of being in the entertainment industry as film producers, okay? So I'm not saying to go dig for Lenon Honor's past, but if you're curious, if you want to make sure that you're not being hoodwinked and bamboozled, then you might want to find out who people were before they got to this level, right? Like I said, for me, y'all, because I already told y'all that I'm gullible. I'm about to get to Maryanne Lorian's video right now, but I want to show you something. And I'm like, who does this? All right, let me show y'all something. Wait, let me set it up. I don't even think I set it up, y'all. Hold on a second. Bear with me, because I want y'all to tell me who does this. Who has this prop in their house readily available? Who does this? Hold on. Share my screen. Share. All right, let me go here. Wait. Huh? Oh. Okay.
That Lenon.
Okay, wait, no, not this one, y'all. Sorry. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Not that one. Stop sharing. Let me go to Lenon's channel. Y'all, hold on 1 second. It's going to be worth it. I promise you. I hope. I ain't gonna promise. I'm gonna just say I hope, okay? Because there's too many promises out here, and they're going unfulfilled. All right, so let me see. Yeah, it's this one. All right, so let me share this one, and I want y'all to tell me, who does this? Okay, hold on. And I even put this in his chat because I want to be fair. I want to be transparent.
Here to address the issue of Maryanne Lorian and the alleged settlement check that she asked me to share on my platform on September 29th, 2025. Here's a screenshot.
Are you going to show the flash of the check, or are you not?
Okay, that's enough. That's what I wanted you to see. You know why I want you to see that? Who in the hell keeps a podium in their house? Lenon, where'd you get that podium from? So those couple of days that you didn't stream or go live because you had just ordered your podium on Amazon because you already knew what you were going to do. You were already setting the scene. You already knew what the scene was going to be like. So therefore, you went on Amazon, ordered your podium, and you had to wait for a couple of days before you went live. Like, come on. Who has a freaking podium in their house? Y'all, you don't think that this seems a little bit theatrical to you? Just a teensy-weensy bit? Who does that? Who, does that? Okay, so I just wanted to, and this is the reason why I'm starting to feel cringy about it all. And you know what? Honestly, maybe I just need to stop. Maybe maybe I just need to drop out. Oh, let me see if y'all have any comments yet. I'm sorry. Hold on. Y'all do. Oh, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, let me see. I'm here. Hey, welcome here at the Crawford Experience. Wolf. Okay, Wolf of Black. Oh, y'all rolling in today. Just checking in for a few minutes. Yeah, that's good because I'm not gonna be here for a long time either. I just kind of want to fly through Maryanne's bullshit. I'm gonna be transparent. Okay, let's just call it what it is. I just want to fly through her bullshit real quick because I watched the first minute, y'all. In the first minute, you can go on your bank account, or she should have already done this in the background. She should have already pulled up and screenshotted her bank account to show what? The cashier check that she got from Chase Manhattan Bank, which is not even called Chase Manhattan anymore. And I read that in a comment and it was like, no, it's called Chase. I'm like, well, maybe she's stuck in a time capsule where she's still saying Burlington Coat Factory to where she's still saying Dunkin' Donuts, so now she's, Chase Manhattan. It all makes sense. Like, if logic dictates, she's in a time capsule. Okay. So, but what she would have done in that first minute, y'all, if she really wanted to lay this to rest, boom, put up your screenshot of the check that you got from Chase Manhattan that when you closed the account, they issued you a cashier's check, correct? Or did they wire it to your bank? Either way, all you had to do was go to your bank account, screenshot it, redact all the little, the important information, and show us the deposit on whatever date that it was, Maryanne. If you really want to lay this to rest, if you really want to combat all the accusations that you are mentally ill, if you want to combat these accusations, put it to bed. Put it to bed. But no, here we go. All right. Wolves of Black Wall Street to drag Maryanne. Listen, y'all, here's the thing. I am so not trying to drag this poor woman. This poor woman is dragging herself. Okay, I want y'all to understand this. This poor woman is dragging herself. Now, there may be some people out here who are being malicious about it and mean and just want to get down in the dirt and the slop with. I'm not trying to do that. I really am not trying to do that. Okay, because right now it's all about discernment in this time, era, and where the world is right now, y'all. Discernment is key. We have to be able to discern within our spirit what is and what is not. Okay. And honestly, this whole experience right here is a good practice for me because I told y'all before, I'm gullible as gullible can be. If you look up the dictionary and look up the word gullible, you may see my face here. Maybe without the mental chiropractor, but you may see my face here. It's Tezra. She's gullible. All right. So this may be a great exercise for me in discernment because now I'm like, well, Tezra, you can't believe everything that comes out of everyone's mouth just because they present themselves to be credible. And they're always talking about, I am fair. I am transparent. I am accountable. They're saying all the buzzwords, right? But so does evil forces. Evil forces knows the Bible better than anyone, correct? Don't they? Because they have to be able to speak the language that they're duping the audience, who they're talking to. They got to be able to speak their same language. So what's the difference? What's the diff? So I have to question everything at this point. Trust but verify. Yes. And right now, I think I'm in the stage of verifying because like I said, all of a sudden, all of these past Lenon Honor videos by our boy at Joe Trace, shout out to at Joe Trace. Y'all go over if you're curious about who Lenon Honor was, in another lifetime, go check out at Joe Trace's channel, y'all. He has done some phenomenal work with his videos. And I'm surprised it didn't get more views than it does because his work is phenomenal. So he is dubbed by me the professor of Lenonology because he has done his homework, y'all. Like Lenon is the Umarologist, at Joe Trace is the professor of Lenonology. Have a great, thank you, Wolves of Black Wall Street. Thank you for popping by. Oh, hey, what's up, Money Mike? He said, I think Maryanne is an actress. She is. Yeah, I believe that. In in her latest video, she was talking she was talking and almost said, I'm an actress. Well, I don't go by the word actress. Y'all know this by now. If you don't know anything about me, you know that I really don't do what the masses do. I go for accuracy. There's no such thing as an actress. Is there anything such thing as a doctress? Is there any such thing as a lawyeress? I would ask you if there is any such thing as an engineeress. No, there is not. So therefore, I am an actor equivalent to a male actor. If you had to put my gender on it, you can call me a female actor. But I'm an actor. I'm not an actress. Let me see, at Pancake Diaries. I love that name. Welcome. You cried over scammer Billy Carson. Yes. You saw that, y'all. I had a complete, utter existential meltdown. Oh my God. That turned me off a bit. You're right though. And as much as I love the CCC, Lenon was not always upright with this internet thing. Yeah, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you the reason why I had to go and vent. Because when you have an existential, and it didn't just start then. It started like hours before. Because I was living in a bubble about this whole Epstein thing. I was living in a total and complete bubble. Like I did not know how salacious this whole thing went and is, and how dark it is, because we're not confronted with it every day. They keep it very hidden, right? But I appreciate your honesty if you were turned off a bit, and that's fine, because you know what? I didn't do it to anybody like it. I didn't do it for anybody to like. I did it for myself, from the transparency of myself, to be able to share the pain that I was going through, because at that time, that's really kind of the place that I had to vent. And there are people in there that were very supportive. You know, there were also people in there, I think, that was kind of feeding off of my energy. And that's fine too, because as long as I'm aware of what's going on, you know, then you can play the game. So don't think that I'm not aware if somebody was feeding off of my sadness or feeding off of my existential meltdown that I was having. Even in that, I'm still aware. See, the whole thing is to remain the observer, and it's a whole spiritual thing. Y'all, this is nothing. What we see in the physical is all being driven by the forces and the energy and in the invisible plane. Okay. But listen, I go very deep with it. But you know, to leave it at the surface level, yes, I did. Listen, and if it was hard to watch, listen, I understand, I get it, because it was hard for me to go through. What's that one film that Will Smith did, and I think he was snubbed of an Oscar? It was him and his son, and he had one scene where he emoted so hard that it was hard to watch him. He was crying so hard. It came from such a deep place that it was hard for me to watch his pain. So I understand. At Pancake Diaries. Thank you. Let me see. Mental health is real, I hear. It is. Who y'all laughing at? I forgot. What were y'all laughing at? Anyway, let me see. LOL, let me see, at 100 real man 4, LOL, stop it. He had but the podium for some years. Now he was y'all, I'm sorry, skits as an intro. Okay, so he had this prop in his house all this time. Oh, okay. So he was just waiting for the moment so he can bring out his little shiny prop, dust it off. He was like, ooh, now I can use it. Okay, I'll give you that. That's fine. That's okay. Phony check for $68,600. Yeah, we about to get to her video. He said he had it for some skits. Oh, so he did mention it. Okay, he is hilarious, but he never been a skit guy. I learned not to trust any of his skits, any of his shit. MC Hammer said it best. It all leads to the back of the bank. I don't know if that's cold talk. But yeah, even that whole, like the whole moment, y'all, where he was so disappointed. And I remember watching him when somebody was like, Maryanne is, they're basically saying that she was a fake phony and a scammer. And the pregnant pause, that was the longest pregnant pause, y'all, that I've ever witnessed. That pregnant pause that he did, speaking of the Umarologist, Lenon Honor, that pregnant pause that he did, it was so dramatic. And I'm not saying that it wasn't authentic. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm keeping my eyes are no longer eyes wide shut. Okay. I'm keeping my eyes wide open. Okay. Because I'm too gullible. Lenon didn't go to the bank with a folder of a picture, pictures of paper, marketing flyers, and asked a teller and bank manager to assist him in analyzing them. They would have took him like they would look at him like he was stupid. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not. Listen, listen. He may not have mental health issues as Maryanne Laurent is beginning to display. I'm not saying that, but y'all, I don't know, something just ain't right. Listen, you had to be in my era in order to appreciate that. But if you know, something just ain't right, y'all. Something just ain't right. Let me see. I like Lenon Honor's content because he ain't lied one bit on that man. Well, I don't know. Joe Trace is not in here because Joe Trace did discover some lies told. But I can't speak on that because I would have to have Joe Trace here. But it does seem like he was pretty credible in everything that he did, and anything that he misspoke on, he did come back and retract it and issued an apology. So that establishes credibility. So I do agree with you on that. Pancake Diaries. I never forget who he was before this. Many CCC members were not around for that version of him. Oh, okay. So you was around in that era of him. Okay. Trace wasn't the only one back then. Okay. Many people used to call him out. He was known as okay, y'all, who is Mark in the Park? Okay, because I am just now coming out of the rabbit hole. Not the rabbit hole, the mole hole. What is Mark in the Park, y'all? I am so confused. Like, I'm like, Mark in the Park, y'all, they got like thumbnails of Mark in the Park. I'm like, what the hell is Mark and what park is he in? Like, what's the correlation of them? Mark in the Park. Let me see. She is a bad actress at that. Well, listen, if that film is any indication to her acting, just go work at Dunkin' Donuts. Oh no, she's a CNA, right? Okay. Yo, that's Money Mike at Pancakes. What's wild is that I used to watch 5150 and hear them down him, and I ran into his. Oh, and I ran into his ass online. Yeah, I'm not familiar. I've heard of 5150, but I don't know the backstory to any of this. So let me see if there's anything else. Y'all, what is Mark in the Park? Like, put a girl on. I'm lost. Lenon Honor, not lying about nothing. Okay, y'all. Have fuck a 210? Is that what it is? Okay. Cookie Crush chat, y'all come on in here. Y'all rep. Y'all come on in. Cookie Crush chat, come on in. But I can't say it about that because I think everybody is capable of lying, and I think we have all said some lies. And in some point of our lives, just because we're all of a sudden we're on YouTube and we got a different persona on YouTube, does not mean we haven't told any fibs. Maybe they're unknown fibs. Or maybe they're fibs that are going to go unsuspected, but I don't know. Okay, Lenon Honor is a Mark in the Park. He used to sit in the park next to an elementary school and record videos, and the school would tell him to leave, and he wouldn't. Okay, so where Mark come into play though? Where's Mark? All right, y'all, let me go. Or y'all just saying Mark because it rhymes with park. But why the school's telling him to leave? Oh, he was on their property. Okay. All right. So let me go grab this video of Maryanne, y'all. So we can just kind of, and Maryanne, if you did I say Maryanne, y'all? I done up here and said Maryanne. Who the hell's Maryanne? Maybe Maryanne Lorient. Maybe that is what I was trying to say. But let me go grab her video real quick. Okay, y'all done for now? Lenon Honor was scolded by. Lenon Honor was called the mark in the park by 5150. Oh, okay. Oh, Corey Holcomb. Okay. So Corey Holcomb was speaking upon Lenon Honor. Interesting. He used to do videos trashing comedian. Oh, that's why. And he came back calling him a mark ass nigga and Mark in the park. Okay. Thank y'all, because I'm not hip. I'm pretty much not a nerd or a geek, but I'm definitely not hip and cool. Like I don't know all the culture stuff that be going on. But okay, all right. So if that's all the comments for now, let's go over, because I just want to really look at Maryanne for 2 seconds, and I'm not going to be on here long. Because I got to go prepare my speech and work on some projects. So, and we all got shit to do right now, right? But instead of giving all our energy to this whole saga, but it's juicy and it's fun, so we're going to just entertain ourselves for just a moment. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, so stop sharing and let me, y'all continue to talk amongst yourselves, and I'm going to come back to, y'all. I thought I clicked off the live. I'm gonna come back to check out what y'all were saying. Seems like Lenon found a lane to be popular and got thirsty. And that's exactly, who said that? I'm a pin this. Who said that? This is, oh my goodness. Y'all, I can't see. So hit the, forgive me, but I can't see, and I refuse to wear my reading glasses. Okay. All right. So, but let me go to Lenon. Let me go find Lenon's. No, I'm doing Maryanne, right? We already did Lenon. I was just wondering why in the hell he had a whole podium at his house. Y'all, a whole podium just lingering around. Y'all, come on, for real. All right. So here we go. I don't know if we're going to get through this whole thing. We're not going to get through this whole thing because it's an hour long. So I know we're not, but this is actually becoming, I don't know. It's actually becoming a little insensitive. You know what I mean? Because there's clearly something wrong. And I'm going to just speak for myself. I get a little, not titillation, but there's some sort of like gratifying element to this when a person is refusing to debunk the accusation with such ease. Like, how easy is it nowadays just to debunk the accusation that someone lied? And so there's something seductive and addictive about just watching the person go down in flames, right? I'm just going to be honest. I'm just speaking transparently. There is something seductive and addictive of watching a person go down in flames or continue to poke holes in the stories because it's so easy, right? Hit dog report. Thank you. Because you saw me struggling, right? Oh, I was struggling. Hit dog report. Thank you. You're welcome. You are welcome. Pancake Diaries. I'm waiting on him to cook Maryanne Lorient tonight. Well, what time? Because I didn't see anything. Because at the Crawford Experience, he was asking me, Lenon doesn't plan on going live tonight. And here's another thing, y'all. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Cookie Crush chat, don't come for me. Who in the hell does a 6-hour, 38-minute, and 59-second live? Y'all, I watched him when he kind of first, I like 30, 40 minutes in, then I went to bed. And then because of my premenopausal state, I woke up at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning and I just rolled over to my phone. The monks tell you not to do that, but I'm hard headed. I was like, I'm bored. So I rolled over to my phone and I hit YouTube. Lenon Honor is still on the live. And I said, something just ain't right. Uncle Keith came to my mind. Yet he's supposed to have a job. Yes. Oh, he canceled tonight. Okay. Yeah, because I didn't see anything. And let me tell you something, hit dog report. A hit dog barks, right? A hit dog barks. Who's been barking a hell of a lot lately? Mal. Miss Maryanne Laurent. Has she not been barking, y'all? A hit dog barks. I wake up 2:30 and he was still right. I'm like, and at that point, y'all, I was like, this is not healthy. And like somebody said, Lenon Honor, and that's all of us, right? Like I'm finding my lane right now on YouTube. But I think that I am so committed and devoted and invested into the content and the message that I have been given to share that this is my lane. I just have to learn how to perfect it and, and brand it out and mold it and all the good things. But this is my lane. But if you go back, like I said, to my earlier videos, you're gonna see continuity there, right? And this is not a judgment. It's just an observation. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. What he's doing is right or wrong. I'm just saying as an observation as to what the motives could be. So while he was in his enlightenment period of being a coach or being a teacher for how to become a better person or whatever, which is beautiful, but maybe it didn't garner him the audience that he wanted, and so he pivoted. He chose to pivot, and now he found his lane and got addicted to it and just got thirsty for it, because who in the hell is going to hold a 6 hour and 38 minute and 59 second live? Who is doing that? I don't care how thirsty I am. I ain't even got the stamina to do that. All the Red Bulls in the world could not give me the stamina to hold a 6 hour and 38 minute and 59 second live. Come on, somebody. Who can do that? I can't do that. July Butterfly. Welcome. 6 hours means more. That's a good point. Pancake Diaries. 6 hours does mean more super chats. Y'all, let me ask you something. Well, how many of you think, because you see I'm going through the chats right now, we're even trying to keep up with them, but I will hope that if I ever got to the place where I started getting super chats, and I'm definitely not asking, I can't even get super chats, but even when I get to the place where I can start getting super chats, that I hope that those are not the only chats that I will read. You know what I mean? Y'all don't think that's a little suspicious? The only the people who, you know what I mean? You know where I'm going with it, right? So, plus watch hours that go into the YouTube CPM. What the hell is a CPM? For engagement. It all leads to the back. Okay, can you tell me what the back of the bank means? Means it is all about the money. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Because I told y'all, I'm a little bit of a nerd here. So the back of the bank. So for all y'all who don't know, like me, the back of the bank means that it's all about the money. But why gotta be the back of the bank? Because don't you go to the front? Oh, when you're up there like that, you don't go to the teller, you go to the back. Oh, where the vault is. Okay, I got you. I damn sure can't do a 6 hour. Listen, at the Crawford Experience, I read your name earlier and forgot that fast. At Yo, That's Money by Money Mike. The secret is to play 20 seconds of a video he's analyzing, then pause it and do a 20-minute commentary. Yeah. Yep. Got to remember, he wrote a book on. Say what? What's that song? Say what? I forgot the name. But would he say what? What you talking about, Willis? He wrote a book on mind control. Okay, y'all. See, you see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? Oh, y'all, this is my head line cook. Oh my God. Let me tell him I'm gonna call him right back. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna have to jump off of here in a second. Okay. CPM. Oh, cost per milling? Okay. It's a digital marketing metric representing the cost of an advertiser pays for, but that's interesting because he doesn't have any advertisers for every 1,000 views or impressions. Okay, Millie, it's a Latin word for down. Okay, thank you, because you already know I was about to say, what the hell is Millie? Thank you. MC Hammer used a phrase when people called him a sellout. He was clearly a fan of money. Other rappers were talking that kept it real shit, but we're getting money for every endorsement. Okay, gotcha. Okay, y'all. So let me go. I don't know why my head chef was calling me, but I just want to share this with y'all, and then we can fly out. Okay. Anything else I wanted to say about Lenon Honor? I don't know, y'all. Just something is fishy. Something is fishy. I do like his transparency, but I think that the motive is getting a little bit murky, because now his content, because let me tell you something. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 1 minute. Give me 60 seconds. Now, after a while, to continue to drudge up the same commentary about Umar Johnson, it gets old, it gets stale, right? Like it loses its savor. It becomes a little boring. So then what do we have to do? We got to create a different storyline. We have to create a different storyline. And fair use, hold on, wait. Wait, where it go? Okay, and fair use YouTube rules. He's not allowed to just play someone else's video like Umar ranting without paying and making commentary. People like to hear him read their super chats and see him laugh. Yeah. But can't you do that for free? Let me stop. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If it works for him, it works for him. He has a formula. Yeah. Yep. And it worked. And that formula works. So I ain't mad. Back of the bank, secretly getting $1 for what you claim to stand for. Oh, that's what. Y'all see how off I am? Lock the phrase in, because you will see it in a lot of people's on you. Okay, thank you for putting me on, because now I feel like, I'm going to be like down. Like I know now, like I got this. Okay. So thank you. Pancake Diary. So that's an interesting name. Yeah, fair use is thrown around a lot. Oh, LOL. Okay. He stopped reading non-paying in comments long ago. Okay. Yep. I'm sorry. Let me show this. Let me see. Yo, that's money. Mike said exactly. That's why I believe Lenon and Mal concocted a plan with this fake check shit. They did this for new Umar content, and they fucked up by being lazy, and someone noticed they didn't cover enough up. Yeah, yep. I'm thinking so too, because y'all listen. Okay, so listen, listen to this. They're both into filmmaking, right? I'm an actor, so they're both into filmmaking. Did they not both play the parts, y'all? Did they not both play the parts? He played the part of utter devastation, and she played the part of complete and utter crash out. Like, how dare y'all accuse me of such a thing? She played the part of a complete victim. Did they not? Chef's kiss. Did they not play that to a T? Oh, yeah. We were talking about reading their super chats, or a duty to his paying members by keeping the storyline going. Diary of Pancake God. It's Pancake Diaries when I comment. Oh, okay. But what is that? What's Diary of a Pancake God? What is that about? Okay, y'all. Not Victim Olympics. This is the Olympics. We have just entered the Umar Olympics. Shining. There's no way to say that hold on. That isn't the case. Actually, everyone could be in on this, like crashing the stock market. Yep. Or creating a false route. Yep. Hey, I'm a cinematographer. I'm a cinematographer grad. Mal says flash before the check. Lenon knew he was only supposed to flash it. But why just flash it? At this time, that check has been deposited. Right? Did she not start the Chase bank account with that check? So why just flash it? It's all redacted. Right? Y'all, I swear to God, I can't be on here longer than 9 o'clock. Let me get to this. Shiny would let me say, what? Poo? Shiny would let me say poo. Pancake Liz, LOL. And I sold drugs as a youth. Oh, okay. So, but Pancake ain't no moniker for drugs, is it? Where were you selling drugs at? I ain't never heard. It wasn't like I was in that world, but from the peripheral, I ain't never heard Pancakes as a moniker for drugs. What that got to do with that? Before Christmas, he did say he was coming up with some new content. He was going to be rolling up. Stop. I didn't think about the filmmaking part. And don't get Pancake either. Let me tell you, y'all gotta tell me, because my ass is gullible. I've been found myself up in a situation that I'm like, I gotta come on YouTube and explain to y'all. Money Mike. Who does she feel betrayed by? Herself? Umar's camp? Who does she feel betrayed by? Okay. All right. Let me go. Wait, why down the check say up to 60? Way down the check. Right. And I think that's where she came up with the amount, because that's the amount that was on the check that she received in the mail from the marketeers. I think that's how she came up. Oh, for real? Money Mike, you don't like Lenon? But Lenon didn't betray her. How, Sway? How Lenon betrayed her? When they're working together in cahoots as partners in storyline crime. How, Sway? How? Powder. Listen, Pancake Diaries, you are schooling me tonight. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm about to be out in these streets, y'all. Hold on. Powder and water make both pancakes and crack. Plus, I was flipping swaggy lingo. I'm unique in speech. I love it. I love that. So you also probably a lyricist, right? So I take it that you rap. Let me pin this. That's Money Mike said, by throwing her under the bus when other content creators found out the check was fake. Okay, so who said that Money Mike hates Lenon? I don't think he hates Lenon, but Money Mike, he didn't throw her under the bus. I think this was all orchestrated. I can't even front anymore. I may be wrong, and I'm okay. I'm okay if I'm wrong, but I think this was all orchestrated. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I figured that you do rap. Okay. This whole thing is taking my brain on a roller coaster. I know, and I hate that feeling. Don't you hate that feeling? I hate that feeling, July butterfly. But let me go grab Maryanne's because I can't even pretend to be a Lenon honor and pull an all-dayer because oh, sorry, y'all. Okay, hold on. All right. So let's look at Maryanne Lorient maybe for like 10 minutes. And then you can watch the rest on your own. It's on her channel. And I'll show you what it is. Receipt, bring the king to accountability. Okay, that's the name of this particular video. And we're going to watch it.
Good afternoon, everyone. Maryanne here. We have this famous check circulating on YouTube. Everybody had a chance to make video, comment. So today, I am sitting down to address the check. But before I start, I promise it's not going to be a 4-hour video, but
Oh, y'all, I'm sorry. I was muted the whole time. Now, I was like, why y'all coming for Money Mike? He loves and supports scammers, which I said because he supports Umar. Does he support Umar? Support Lenon and Maryanne? We're not gonna come for people over in here. That's not what we're about. We're not gonna come for people up over in here. I saw the video said that she was getting donation money back, but yeah, okay. With that donation money that you're talking about, Sharon Cannon, that was supposed to be the who knows if that's the case. Anyway, that's supposed to be the class action lawsuit that she and 40 other complainants were supposed to have filed or started against Umar to get their donation money back. But who knows? Who knows? Okay. Anyway, let me go back.
there's a lot that I want to cover. We're going to do some phone calls. We're going to do a lot of stuff because a lot went down regarding this check. So I want to start with this.
Mary, this is Debbie calling from Validate Corporate Security in Cleveland. It is Wednesday. I will be in the office till 3:30. There will be someone in the security department until 5. We can be reached at 216-736-82. Again, 216-736-8882. Please feel, excuse me, I'm sorry. Please feel free to call your local branch to verify that I do actually work for Dollar Bank. Just let them know it is Debbie in Cleveland and they could transfer your call to me. Thank you.
Okay. Now, hold on, fam. They're like, oh my God. She still haven't addressed the check yet. So the local number, we're going to do this together step by step. And follow me. I'm addressing the check. Just please patiently follow me. 144.
Oh, y'all, this is painful. This is painful. Maryanne, why we gotta do this step by step? Why do we have to do this step by step? There's 2 steps. There's you bringing up your account, you taking a screenshot, whatever you want to do, however you want to do it, download the document, whatever you want to do. And then you redact the information. You redact the pertinent information that says the date that you deposited the cashier's check from when you closed the account at Chase. Point blank, period, end. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Money Mike. Like, I couldn't get past the first minute and a half. That's why I'm like, okay, y'all. Okay, let me get back to it because 9 o'clock we're out. Or at least I'm out. Hey, Information Man Show. How you doing? Welcome. The long ass shark. Maryanne Little, you know, I don't want to be disparaging, but there is definitely something just ain't right. Uncle Keith couldn't say it no better. I'm reading July Butterfly. She's saying cult flowers are loyal, or he or she, sorry. Maryanne belongs to the Umar cult, and then her church is Seventh-day Adventist, which some say is also a cult. I don't know for sure about that, but this is what Maryanne knows. Well, exactly. Let me mark that, because that is true. When your mind is already molded to be controlled in that cult manner, in that cult type of way, then it's what you know. And so it's what you find yourself falling into time and time again, until you wake the fuck up and be like, okay, you know what? I think I want my mind back now. I think I serve me better by me controlling my own mind, and instead of letting other people control my mind. That is what the mental chiropractor is all about, realigning your mind. Yeah, I think that it's better for me to control my mind than for others to control my mind and have me crashing out or doing all kind of shit that make me look crazy or contradictory or like a contrarian or whatever. You know what I mean? So yeah. Bank sounds what? $1 bank. Dollar bank. Somebody said Dollar Tree bank. Yeah, oh my God. But I was like, doesn't that sound on par for Umar though? Y'all don't think that y'all this is all scripted. Y'all, is this all scripted? Because that sounds so on par for Umar. Somebody saluting you at Information Man Show. Salute to you, sir. Okay, let me get back to the thing. Seth went in. Okay, let me get back to the video. I'm sorry. Y'all, this is challenging.
40-937-3100. You all can see, I'm gonna hit the call button. Oh, she calling her friend. How we know she calling the bank? Here we go. Okay.
Calling the Dollar Bank office in Avon. Please listen carefully and select from the following 3 options. If you are inquiring about the hours of this branch, please press 1. If you are calling to inquire about your balance, account history, payments, or transfers, and would like to be transferred to our push-button telephone banking, please press 2. If you would like to speak with a branch representative, please stay on the line. Thank you.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, where am I calling, please?
Yeah, Dean Perella.
Okay, Dean Perella. Am I calling Dollar Bank?
Yeah, I said thanks for calling Dollar Bank in Avon. The Dean speaking.
Okay, I just want to make sure I got that.
Today we have just 2 individuals.
Okay, I'm not sure who to talk to. I need you to follow up with Debbie. She's with the investigation team in Cleveland, Ohio. She was retrieving a check for me from 2025 for $68,600, and I wanted to follow up with a thank you, how swift she was. She, if you could kindly connect me, because in her message she said the branch could connect me to them, to her.
Okay.
Her name is Debbie.
Available. Yeah, no, I know Debbie. She is awesome. I'm just not sure if she is available.
Okay, well, can you kindly connect me to Debbie?
Yeah, yep. Let me see if I can.
Thank you. I greatly appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see that she's available at the moment. Can I get you at least a number to call? That way you can ask for the name.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all heard echo on that, I meant to mute my mic. But hell no, she ain't available. Debbie don't want no parts of this. Debbie can see this a mile away. Stevie Wonder done tip Debbie off like, Debbie, I see this. You may not want to answer this. You may not want to get yourself involved with this. You ain't available. Like, hell no, she's not available. And, you know, Maryanne is holding the phone with such like dignified grace that she's really doing something. That she's really showing the receipts. That she's really proving herself. It's quite annoying. Like, it is quite. Maybe it's just me, but for me, I don't have the patience. I really don't. That's why I ain't gonna get through this call.
You could connect me to the investigation department. Yes.
What are we investigating?
Okay, yeah, I don't have that internal number that you're asking for that.
Okay, so hold on.
I do have our account services team though. They should be able to get you there.
Okay, hold on. Let me see what her. Wait. Let me see what her message says.
Yeah,
Her message says the local bank will be more than happy to connect you with the Cleveland office.
mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Yep.
Thank you.
And that's exactly the number that I gave it to. Is our Cleveland office, our downtown office.
That's the investigation for a check where they look in for what you need.
Yeah. When you connect to this back office team, if you request that to be connected to that specific department, they should go transfer you over there.
Well, she helped me already. I wanted to follow up.
I do have the downtown number though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to follow up with a thank you. So you're going to connect me to her? Thank you.
I'm going to connect you to our back office team.
Thank you.
Okay. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Do you want the number too, just to have?
No, just connect me, please.
I can do that. Okay. Give me 1 second.
This is the investigation team for that check. But yeah, hold.
This call will be recorded for quality assurance. You have reached the Banking Services Center. All agents are currently assisting other customers. Please.
Good afternoon, Dollar Bank. Yvette speaking.
Yvette, is this the security department in Cleveland?
It is not. No, ma'am. This is the call center.
Okay, can you connect me?
How can I help you?
I need to get to the investigation office for Dollar Bank in Cleveland, Ohio. And then the individual that I need to talk to is Debbie.
Okay, what's your name?
My name is Maryanne Lorient, Lorient.
I'm sorry, Lorant?
No, Lorient.
Okay. And did Debbie call you, Miss Maryanne?
Yes, she certainly did. She instructed me to call the local branch to verify that she works in security for Dollar Bank. She was checking on a check for me from 2025 for $68,600, and I want to follow up with a personal thank you for her swift help.
All right, no worries. Let me see if Debbie is available. Hold on one moment, okay?
Thank you.
Y'all, what's happening? This is painful. Y'all, what is... I don't think I'm gonna get through this. I don't think I am. And I'm not even trying to be dramatic. I don't think I'm gonna get through this. What is this proving? It seems like to me, and y'all let me know what you think. It seems like to me, no, Debbie is not here. She claims to be born in 1974, but she was actually born in 1970. Okay. Skip to 9 minutes. It really okay. Thank you. Because I was about to throw in a towel. I'm like, I can't get through this. Okay, hold on. She says skip. She says skip to 9.
All right, before we show the check, let's
We
talk,
can
fam.
see the check.
Let's talk. I got an email. He wants to settle. I'm going to address that check that went around. Be patient. Y'all going to give me this. I deserve that. My character was assassinated. I deserve that. I received an email. He's tired of going back and forth with you. He doesn't want to bicker. I don't have my laptop. I should read it word for word. My laptop's over there. He doesn't want to bicker. He wants.
Sorry, y'all got some great comments. So I hope y'all can see me reacting silently, like it's a silent film to your comments. But y'all got some great comments. Thank you. Keep them coming. So is she talking about at the time that this check was being issued that he wanted to just settle with her? And then why is he settling with her? Because settling, does that mean shut her up? Or settling, does that mean he did something against her that she could I don't know what the settling part is. Maybe let me keep it playing. Maybe they'll get to that. Poor child. Then go to your laptop. Listen. Any lawyer knows, well, there are some lame lawyers in here who they pass with a C, but anyway, not talking about them people, but every other lawyer knows that when you go into the courtroom, you are suited and booted and you got everything you need ready to fight your case, right? So Maryanne is talking about apparently, fighting her case to restore her character because she just said that we assassinated her. Well, not she assassinated her own character, but her character was assassinated. So then why aren't you coming suited and booted? That's my question. Why aren't you coming suited and booted? Who's Umar? Oh, okay. So for the $500,000 case that he allegedly was going to sue her for, and then so wait. Wouldn't he be the one to settle, not her? Like, if he's the one coming to you, I wish I could pause these chats for a second. Y'all, let's think about this for a second. If I'm coming to, let me pick somebody. I'm coming to Pancake Diaries, right? So I'm about to sue Pancake Diaries for whatever, right? Maybe I don't like the way he made his pancakes or whatever. So I'm about to sue Pancake Diaries for $500,000. So if he is guilty of what I'm suing him for, then wouldn't he settle for an amount with me? Like, all right, Tess, I dig it. You ain't like my pancakes. So can we settle for $100,000 or can we settle for $68,600? Like, isn't that the person that's settling and not the person that the case is being brought against? Right? Let me see. Umar, and then she was trying to get money from him. Exactly. Like, all of this right here is like, wait, what? I love that you said who's No, I mean, I know who Umar is, but I'm just like in the context that they were talking about it. If she had a hoodie, she would be a nun. Talk about, okay, y'all hear it. Let's go. It was never a real suit. She wants FDMG money back. Has she ever submitted receipts for her donations to FDMG? Has she ever showed any receipts for anything at all? I'll wait. No, I won't, because I need to hurry up. But y'all know what I mean, but I'll wait. Has she anything? No? Okay. Oh, she gave 10,000? Oh, okay. You know what? I believe that, though. I do believe that. I believe that she gave 10,000. Yep. No, she has not presented any receipts, right? Yep. Okay. So let me go back. Let me mute up.
In the email, there was the date, the place, there's no cash offer. So I hung up with them. I called my lawyer. Oh, is she flexing? I'm not flexing. Just like some of you pay car insurance, you pay your cable. Because of the nature of what I do, I have an attorney. Every month I pay a little fee. If something goes south, something don't go right, because I'm a paying client, I don't have to be looking for a lawyer, trying to pay some retainer fee. I'm already an existing client. That service comes speedy to me. I call my lawyer. What's up, Maryanne? I say, hey, I got this email. They want to sit down. They want to negotiate. There's a time, there's a date. And she goes, forward me the email. Do not respond. I said, well, I already said yes, but I'm going to forward you the email. I said, I want my money because I've been barking. I want my donation money because there's no school. She's like, okay, forward me the email and I will follow up and I will ask them, until we have this meeting to communicate directly with me. Okay. That was the letter. That was the email. The following day, I got a certified letter. You have to sign for it. And the letter.
Okay, wait, y'all know what? I can't read the chat because I'm not listening to nothing Maryanne is saying. Y'all, what does she say? I'm up here reading the chat and responding, and I ain't hear a damn thing she said. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop reading the chats. Okay, so I gotta block the chats off. I can't go over there. I can't read because I'm not listening to what she's saying. Okay.
They're like, your attorney. Now, let me back up. I got to go slow because I don't want to lose nobody. My attorney did follow up before the day was over. Hey, all is confirmed. We're going to meet them to see what they're talking about, to see if you like the negotiation. Fine. So that's done. I didn't share that. What's going on with the phone? I hope it's not dying on me. And I'm like, okay. I read the thing, the check's in there. I didn't call the attorney. I got excited. Leonard's my boy. I called him. We had a conversation. I said, man, he's settling. I got a check. We're going to sit with them. They want me to sign some paper. He want peace. I was elated. Mr. Honor was elated. We were on the phone for like 10 minutes. He's the first person I told about this check. Follow me. Conversation's over. Now, conversation over. Leonard know this check is it. And then end the conversation. And then on his show, when I explode, I said, Mr. Honor, this is the weirdest looking check. Yo, I'm not even gonna put this check in my account. I shared this with Honor. And Honor confirmed it on his video. Y'all go back and look at that video. I said, I'm not gonna put this in my account. I don't trust Umar as far as I could throw him. I'm gonna open an account and deposit this check. Okay? That's what I told him. Hold on, family. Y'all gonna be patient with me. Because we're not doing this in the YouTube street. Okay? Now look at this. So I'm gonna read it. I don't have no fancy slide. Here we go. Regardless, if he paid her, she still sent you a fake check to post publicly. Laugh, like LMO, that's laugh my ass off, I believe that means. That makes her question, that makes me question her integrity. Y'all gonna give me this today, because we're not doing this in these YouTube streets. Okay? We're not. That we're not gonna do. After Mr. Leonard and I talked, this wasn't a verbal. This wasn't text. Can you send me a screenshot of the check? Back and front. That's in text. You're fair, Mr. Leonard. You're fair. You need to come out here and address this. So, you sent him a fake. You try to destroy his channel. When I got it, what I said, I sent it. I sent the check. I gave him the check. I told y'all I gave him the check. I didn't have nothing to lie. I screenshot the front. I screenshot the back. I sent it to Leonard.
Okay, sorry, y'all. I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more because she not about to fry the last bit of brain cells that I have on some foolery because she said that she didn't trust the check. That's why she wasn't going to deposit it on her main personal account. So she went to another bank to deposit the check. So is her claim right now is that other bank, Chase Manhattan, accepted the very check that she sent over to Lenon Honor. Period. End. Is that what we're talking about? Is that what we are saying? Y'all, I am so frustrated right now. She did a whole tour of banks. Yeah, Tony Winfield. They in cahoots. I can't say that I disagree. Yeah, it's absolute foolery. And I'm actually about to go and do something constructive that pays my bills. But I'm gonna have to watch her video like on my own. But just know, everybody, right now, if you could put a 1 in the chat if you agree with me. The check that she said that she sent to Lenon, the front and the back, because they're fam. So he was the first person that she would run to, because she Umar settled with her or whatever. And so she ran to Lenon, sent him a check, front and back, screenshot. And then she told Lenon, I don't trust this check. I am not depositing this check into my account. So you mean to tell me you took that same check that you didn't trust, that very clearly states at the bottom that this is not a check, do not attempt to deposit it, and you actually were successful at depositing into Chase Manhattan, and then upon clearance, you said that took 3 to 5 days, that you went and closed the account and you took the cashier's check that they issued from the closed account, and then you went to Huntington Bank and deposited. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. No, I'm sorry, Maryanne Lorient. If there are any supporters in here, Alice in Wonderland got jokes. She said, but wait, it was verified. And she sent him a fake front and the back of the real, the back of a real check. What check was verified? The bank, this is where it becomes, hold on, I'm sorry. This is where it gets hard because the fake check is traded at the sit down. Right. Or was it? I'm gonna pin this, y'all, because what time is it? For real. I gotta go 9:02. Because, or was this, did the meeting ever happen? This check clearly made it into her mailbox. That's where she got the fictitious number of $68,600 because it landed in her mailbox. It looks legit. It looks real. So she was like, bet I'm going to take this check and I'm going to use it for this storyline, for this skit, for this orchestrated, storyline. So husband's coming home. I forgot my stream of thought. But anyway, so did they sit down and did this exchange happen at the table? Like, did that even occur, y'all? Did it even occur? Okay, one more poll because I don't have access to a poll. One more poll. How many of y'all think that meeting ever occurred? If you think it did not occur, if you think that it did not occur, that his camp or her team did not come to the table to sit down and negotiate. If you think that did not happen, put a 1 in the chat, please. Okay, I got 1. I'm gonna go with that 1. Okay, the ones are coming in. So listen, Maryanne, can we just put it into this? If there's any people in here that rocks with Maryanne, and I'm not telling you not to, be faithful and loyal to who you feel like you want to be faithful and loyal to. Go right ahead. But please let Maryanne know to stop this pain and suffering and to stop the hemorrhaging of her reputation. Bow out now. Because I don't even have to watch the rest of this video to know that she's not going to make sense out of anything. You can't put ingredients into the bowl for a chocolate cake and come out with a vanilla cake. You can't. So please just tell her to bow out now. Y'all, thank you so much. I got to thank you for all your comments. This is so much fun. I can see, not for nothing, even though I am looking at everybody sideways. But not for nothing. It's not fun enough for me to be on here for 6 hours, 38 minutes, and 59 seconds. But I can't see how fun this is for people. It does get addictive and seductive. So I do. You the first tuber that shed light on Lenon. He was scamming when he got online also. Yeah, thanks. Shout out to @JoeTrace. And apparently there were other people. Thank y'all for the ones. Yeah, it was fun. And I can see, it's seductive. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even gonna sit up here and try to lie and try to pretend like, ooh, I don't want no more of this. No, yes, I do. It's fun, but you just gotta keep it in balance. You just gotta keep it in control. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm gonna hop off of here. It's just good drama, and who doesn't love a good drama? But at some point, the drama has to make some sense, though. For real. All right, so let's just hope that not with the wife and 5 kids and the other. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I was like, well, where's the family at? Because he kept saying, I got time tonight. He kept saying that I got time tonight. Yeah, thank you. Joe Trace, you came in late. Damn it. He said, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, because I have been talking about you all night, Professor of Lenonology. That's your dub. That's your name for me, the Professor of Lenonology. So, yeah, I've been talking about you all night. All right. Good night, the Crawford Experience. Sleep well and have a good day tomorrow. Driving trucks, drive safe. Oh, you're welcome, July Butterfly. Okay, y'all. Everybody say peace. I'm about to be out. And @JoeTrace, I wish you were here earlier. I was trying to, I don't know how to tell you that I'm, in on, I remember all of you. Yes, y'all, let me tell you something. Okay, before we go, let me tell you this. Who is Pancake Diaries? Okay. Y'all, like I said, Joe Trace is in the room. And he is the professor of Lenonology. I can say it. I came up with this, so I should be able to say it. He is the professor of Lenonology. Y'all go check out his channel, because I want you to know, @JoeTrace, all of your videos started showing up in my feed. It's scary. It's cringy to see the person then and the person now. Y'all go check out his channel. Okay, if you want to know about the Lenon Honor, the past life of Lenon Honor, @JoeTrace did phenomenal work on the videos. Y'all just go check it out. I'm not telling you what to believe or what not to believe. I'm not trying to, precursor your belief or nothing like that. Just go check it out and just, come to a conclusion or let your curiosity rise on its own. That's all I would say. This phenomenal work, and I think that it is important to know, to see if there's continuity between a past person's life and their life now. No judgment in between, but you just get in where you fit in, and who you're loyal and faithful to, then just be willingly knowing who you're loyal and faithful to and what this person is about. Okay. So just educate yourself. That's all I'm saying. And @JoeTrace is a great resource for that education. Okay. Bye-bye, Joanne Donald. Oh, Joanne Donald. Hey, she was back. She said, okay, bye-bye. All right, I'm with you. Bye-bye, y'all. And this weekend fucked my head up. Yeah, great job. I know. It's a little challenging but not for nothing. I'm gonna say this, and I'm bye for real. But Lenon he always alludes to how life was hard for him in the past. Okay. Okay, you'll catch the replay. Okay, cool. All right. So everybody, thank you. I love you for being here. Thank you so much. And we'll just see what happens. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be on tomorrow. No, I'm not gonna say that. But we'll just see what happens, and then we'll gather when it happens. Ain't that the truth? Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening or night wherever you are in the world, and I will catch up with you later. Okay. Peace.